Hello, my name is Brian, this is FM22, and we're back in Malia. This is the third episode of our series here of an African invasion of Africa via Spain, and one of their two exclaves on the African continent. This is not actually the third episode. This is kind of 3B. I filmed 3A and have since deleted it for reasons I'll get into shortly. But here we are on the Club Vision screen. We still haven't signed any players under the age of 23 for the first team because we've signed only one player all year. We are working within the payroll budget, barely. We have signed some extensions, but releasing or selling on a few players has created enough budget space to do so. We have finished in the top half of Group 5. We covered how we didn't reach the second round of the Copa del Rey in the previous video. And so we have a new task here to our EF promotion playoff, win the promotion playoff, which is, this was just added. It's a bit dodgy given they only expected me to finish top half, but now that we've made the promotion playoff, they expect me to advance despite that still being a goal for next year. Overall, they're happy. So let's take a look at how we got here. So, as you can see, unfortunately for us, interesting. What happened with Mar Menor? They didn't make the playoff? I thought 4 teams made it. Anyways, sucks to be them. If they didn't. On the last week of the season, we were 2 points behind Hercules, and so I recorded just in case. If we had won that episode and Hercules had lost, we would have been champions and advanced been promoted for sure. And if we'd won and Hercules had drawn, I'm not sure what the tiebreak would have been. We drew with Hercules in both of our games earlier in the year, so that wouldn't have been the tiebreak. So it probably wouldn't have been goal differential, and we do have a superior goal differential than them. Unfortunately, in the last game of the year, we played El Ejido here, and we grossly choked it away in ugly fashion, losing 3-2. As you can see, before that, we'd been on very much a hot streak of 4 straight wins. A loss to Atletico Levante, and then before that, 5 wins and 2 draws in the previous 7 before that, before the loss to Mar Menor. So it's been a good second half of the year. The tactic works. The talent is largely there. But so we find ourselves in the promotion playoff. So we will play. Okay, it looks like Mar Menor probably already just lost. That they were. I'm going to assume Intercity had a game. Yeah, they did. Okay. And that they didn't just buy in. So we face Tamaracite. As always, I'm sorry if I'm screwing up names horribly. Though I doubt a lot of Spaniards are suddenly going to watch this video and be like, no. Get in the comments, get all angry with me. They finished 5th in the 4th group of the Segunda Division RFEF. So we should be heavily favored there. They are a very good defensive team from what I've seen. They have their goalkeeper is 2nd in their group in clean sheets, which is a little surprising to me given they play a 4-2-3-1, which is generally a more attacking-oriented formation. In terms of matchups, the last game was against a 4-4-2, which seemed to really give us problems, so I'm happy to be playing a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3 again, as opposed to that 4-4-2, which seemed to legitimately give us fits. Unfortunately, we do have some issues. Fran Nunez is out on international duty. Our backup goalkeeper is still injured. For the last game, our goalkeeper was also slightly injured for the game, but the backup was even more injured, so we played him and just kind of crossed our fingers and hoped. Wasn't the goalkeeper's fault. He played well. Just they completely dominated possession. Here is our short list of players we are looking at for next year. Players of African descent. Some of them would be loans. Some of them will be free transfers theoretically. And so we'll see how it goes once we wrap this season. All of these are players on trial with us, youth intake. We did sign about 5 players from our youth intake this year. I think Jesus Castillo, Juan Carlos Lopez, both are new players since they're just 15. Decent potential, but it's obviously decent potential for this level, so how good is their potential really if we do start advancing the ranks? I don't know. But anyways, let's take it to the match. This is, I believe, the relegation league or something. I'm not exactly sure how it works. All the teams that were like 5th from the bottom got put together from each group, and a certain number survive or don't. So yeah, this will be. Let's get the B team available, at least the ones that can, and go ahead and quick pick. So we get some players, additional players on the bench. So we will be running out the lineup of Balleste in goal, Vargas Parla Chica in the back, Cisse at defensive midfielder, Jose Antonio Gonzalez at the left wing, Andres Garcia in center mid, Kiki Lopez on the right, Akil Amana at attacking midfielder, and Ruben Del Campo and Iker Hernandez up at striker. In terms of players coming back next year, it's kind of the spine of the team right now. It's Balleste, Chica, Garcia, Gonzalez, who can play in the center, he can play on the left side, he can play up here at left wing, and Hernandez. Those are the players that we have for sure under contract next year. So we would, we really want to win this one. Don't let me down. This is a neutral site game. This is not on the African continent. It is not at Tamaracete's house. I believe we are playing at a 5,000-seater in Getafe. And looks like we'll be wearing our blues, which is fine by me. We were wearing the red and black alternates for the disaster against El Ejido to end the year. We take the opening kickoff, play it back to Parla, plays it over to Chica, plays it into Cisse, and bombs it forward looking for Iker Hernandez. It's headed by the defenders back to their goalkeeper, Javi Sanchez. Sanchez surveys, and nothing happens. Gonzalez will take a free kick, blasts it. There's no one really threatening that space, and Sanchez is easily fielding it. Does boom a punt away, looking for Carlos Gonzalez. Back to Balleste, who plays it up to Vargas. El Ejido just had us pressed constantly. They maintained a huge amount of possession. When they didn't. They were just much better at the possession and pressing game. Kike Lopez plays it up to Iker Hernandez. Hernandez plays it into a streaking Andres. But unfortunately, as we saw, over the top. Looks like they have a throw in here right from the corner flag. Ball's played in, Carlos Gonzalez had a step, might have been able to find something, but didn't like his opportunities, and plays it back out to Montes, who kicks it quite hard, but one of our defenders gets foot and send it over the top, and they'll take an outbreaking corner here. Lopez Silva, easily knocked away by Chica. And let's take another break. Yes, they are in fact using the 4-2-3-1 from the brief glimpse of the tactics screen that it popped up. Have a pass about between the center backs. Looking to, they're up to Cisse. Amana plays it to Del Campo, who heads it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez is going to have a bit of a run, look to create an opportunity. Doesn't do a great job of shaking him, but enough. Oh, Ruben Del Campo tries to scoop it along his foot, carrying it to the goal, but instead carries it past the goal and out the back. That's our third shot of the game in the first 10 minutes. About a half goal's worth of XG, but XG don't pay the bills, as it were. Balleste makes a catch on pretty worthless cross, and we'll reinitiate after the rollout to the center backs. Chico play up to Andres, who plays up to Amana. Amana to Del Campo. Del Campo is looking for Iker to make a run, but Hernandez does not, so he plays it back to Vargas, to Parla. Center backs will, again, have a kickabout, look for an opportunity. Andres plays it forward. There's Hernandez making the run. Unfortunately, just too far away with that strike attempt. Just maybe glances down to that would work. Gonzalez on the free. Ooh. Swept across the mouth of the goal, but just way too much of a curve still. I'm trying to remember who... The draw for the finals has been announced. So if we do win this one... Though after that play, I was a bit worried. We do know who we're going to be playing. I believe it. I lean towards it being Peña Deportiva and Errantero up top. Right now, Errantero is in the lead 2-1. I think that is who we will play if we advance. Baez will take a free kick for them. Nicely intercepted by Andres. Lumps it forward for Hernandez, who gets it, and the bombs it forward, looking for Del Campo. Unfortunately, not terribly accurate, and gets played back to Sanchez, who makes it save. He will punt it out, attacking our back line, but easily headed up to Kiki Lopez on the right wing. Again, it should be Ferran Nunez, but he is on international duty. Hernandez with the strike as the ball gets up to him, but nothing of it. We do cut it out off of his kick and get to reinitiate the attack. Amana looks for Kiki Lopez on the right wing, but intercepted and played back defensively. I believe Gonzalez here. Yes, we'll take the free. And again, just kind of scuffs it. There's no real momentum into that open space. Not enough anyways. And Sanchez will again bomb the back line, but we just have way too many guys back there and they have one attacker. Del Campo, Hernandez creates something. Boom! Ruben Del Campo with his 21st goal of the year, assisted by Iker Hernandez. We take that 1-0 lead over Tamaseto? Whoever they are. These losers. Good run by Del Campo. I like seeing goals when we score them. I'm making you watch this again because I'm a bit salty after having lost that one at the end of the year. And it still wouldn't matter because Hercules did, win their game. Even if we'd won it, it didn't matter. Hercules would have gotten the automatic promotion, but I'm still salty. Carlos Gonzalez, who is on a yellow card, we do dispossess him and gets played to Andres. Back to Chica to Cisse. Andres up to Amana to Hernandez. Turns and gets dispossessed. Just lumps it forward, but there's no one there. Our center backs are the first one of the ball. And Chica will play it on to Parla. And over to Vargas. Vargas then play it out to Gonzalez, who has a one-on-one, and plays it back down to Amana. Doesn't really challenge him down the line. Del Campo up to streaking Andres, who then finds Hernandez. A bit of a lazy run from Hernandez there. Del Campo. Yep. Del Campo cleans up the mess. Ruben Del Campo with now his 22nd goal on the year. I believe both him and Hernandez are over 20 goals on the year. Again, at this level, 2 strikers is kind of key. I'm gonna probably gamble on 1 striker next year. This is the exact sort of thing we want 2 strikers for. Ball goes in off of the goalkeeper, can't handle it, and so the second guy is there for the rebound. Good stuff. Like I said, if we get promoted, I will probably try to run out my 4-3-3. Just because I think it better positions things. The defense is better than this 3-1-3-1-2. Good job, guys. And you got to take the opportunities where you can get them. Struble back to Santana, also on a yellow card for them. Bombs it forward, but doesn't find their left winger at all. Instead, out of play. Imana will take a quarter for us here. Whips it in. Ooh, close attempt by Parla, but not quite. Javi Sanchez plays it long. Kiki Lopez is the one who ends up with it after some headers. It doesn't really have the speed to challenge. I think Hernandez does have an open chance, but nope. Gets close quickly. I would have liked to see him try around it for Del Campo and see if Ruben could get a hat trick. Del Campo will take this and look for Chica on the near post, but it's not to be. Back to Lopez, and yep, let's take a break. Alaman has a yellow card as well. They want me to sub Parla because he's one card away from a yellow card suspension. Given there's one game left in the year, that's more reasonable than it was just last game, when I mostly ignored such warnings because I was still hoping to rally things until the last minute. So here in the next 3 minutes, I'll probably make that substitution. Carlos Gonzalez attacking the back line. Good job by our defenders marking them man. Amana will take the corner. Into Chica. Nope. Alman heads it out, but Amana is the first one there. Into Vargas. Back out to Amana. No one really coming to help him. Gonzalez just sitting back on defense. Up to Siseg. Andreas finds Arca Hernandez. Saved by Sanchez. And let's take another corner. Is there anyone else? Del Campo plays it in. Nope. Out by them. Andres comes away with it. Plays to Del Campo. Looks like he's on sides. Floats it in for Hernandez, but saved by Sanchez. He bombs it away, but again, 2-on-1, and there's no one for him to head that ball to. And let's make those substitutions. At least some of them. Del Monte come in and 7 passing, 8 passing. Okay, we'll play Chica into the middle, and let's actually flip this since Del Monte likes to play left back. Even though we don't play with left back, we'll play him on the left side of our back three. Let's bring in Surfian for Kiki Lopez. And then the others we will string our saves out, or our other substitutions out, just to kind of burn time, and because everyone seems to be relatively fit. Balleste comes out maybe a little dangerously there for the ball. Plays it for Hernandez, up to Del Campo, and Del Campo gets his hat trick off of the pass from Hernandez. Beautiful stuff. Well, now the time wasting of substitution feels a bit less necessary. I'm going to skip this one for now. Yes, please make those changes. I will keep an eye on anyone's tiredness, any yellow cards. We still have 2 substitution windows and 3 substitutions if we want them, need them. It might be reasonable to pull, say, Del Campo, just so nothing fluky and dangerous happens. Ball's played forward. Iker Hernandez running into space, and there's a goal. 25th of the year for Iker Hernandez, though that number is padded by him being the designated penalty taker, which he's been okay at. Certainly not automatic, but good enough. Alright, yep, Del Campo's gassing out, and Garcia's getting a warning of yellow card notice as well. So we'll move Amana back to Garcia. We'll move Ligio in for then into the attacking spot. We'll put Sanse in for Del Campo. And we have one sub left. It would be a center back. And yep, let's go ahead and put in a bed there and finish off our substitutions here in the 80th minute. Up 4-0. Feeling pretty good. Bit of a dangerous play there, our opportunity for them, but again, the lead is so much. Temere Sette, yes. That I don't think that even if they score a flukish goal at this point, that they'll be able to do anything about it. Looks like Erentero is still up 2-1 on Deportiva. Hernandez to Surfian. Surfian takes a shot. Oh, 5th goal of the year and 5th goal of the game for the team and for Surfian. I've been imagining an R for the longest time in his name. I swear. Sufyan. Okay, yeah. I'm the worst. But, not as bad as Temere Sette here. I'm just glad the malaise from the El Ejido game didn't stick with the boys. Obviously, a great performance. Congratulate him. And, yep, well, it didn't help Peña Deportiva's efforts that one of the players got sent off in the 56th minute. And, yep, Erentero will be playing in Estadio Antonio Lorenzo Cuevas, 73,000-seater in Marbella. Where is Marbella in Spain? I don't know, but, you know. If there's any advantage there, Erentero played their last game there, so they've got that going for them. But we're going to praise De Campo's performance. So yeah, in the interest of not having a 40-minute video, which I know people don't watch, people barely tolerate me for 20 minutes, let alone 30, I will be wrapping this video right here, and soon enough I will be putting together video 4, which will be the RFEF Segunda Division promotion playoff finals. Just a lot of words there. We win, we go up, we lose, we're stuck here in this tier for another year. I would very much like to get promoted, please. So, thank you so much for joining me. I would love to hear from you. Comments, discussion. We are, again, a bit of a lag here, but I would happily answer anything, probably in video 5 when I start actually posting these. So thank you so much for your time, and have a very nice day.